Hello, I'm Ramesses the Great, and today we have a sale on fresh fruit and produce. Welcome to Board Deck and Dice. We are reviewing Imhotep. Imhotep is a game about rebuilding or building the Egyptian monuments. Imhotep is a game for 2 to 4 players. Let's take a look at how it works. I'm sorry for the reflection at the top of the screen. I'll move those down at the points we need to see them. In Imhotep, you will each get a pile of bricks for a quarry, or you can have a shared quarry. I find it neat to give everyone their own quarry. A sled where you can store up to 5 bricks, and 4 boats will be placed out by a round card. There's 6 rounds in the game, so you will have 6 opportunities to fill and deliver boats. Boats can be filled with bricks anywhere on the boat, and once they have 1 less than their capacity, they can be sailed into a harbour. The harbours do different things. The market, you can take one of the cards. There are green cards, which give you endpoint bonuses. There are red cards, which are immediate actions. There are blue cards, which are actions you can save up for and generally more powerful than the 4 actions you can normally take. And there are purpley pink cards, which are collection cards that give you a bonus at the end for however many you have. There are 4 more ports where you can pull in, so every round one of them will not be used. And these all score in different ways. In the pyramids, you immediately get a point for where the stone is placed. So you place from left top to right bottom, so I would place here and I would get 2 points on the track. If I managed to get 2 in a row, I would get 3 points, and so on. When you get to the next level, you build 4 and then 1. The temple is very simply scored at the end of the round by how many of each colour you can see when you look down from the top. So if white had managed to do this, black would score 1 and white would score 3. The burial chamber again fills from left to right, and in this one you want to get your colour stones connected, be that orthogonally, be that horizontally or vertically. So that would be worth 3 points, but if I manage to get 1 here, it's suddenly worth 6 points. And each group of touching stones qualifies for points. And lastly, you have the obelisks, which is simply a race to get the highest obelisk. The highest obelisk will score most points depending on how many numbers of players you have. So, on your turn, you have a number of options. You can play one of your bricks to a space on the boat. You can sail a boat as long as it meets the requirement for sailing, which is shown on the front. You can sail it into a port, and then you do the various actions. In this one, you would take cards in the order of the stones. In this one, you would place those stones out in order, and so on for every other one. You may take 3 of your colour stones from the quarry and fill your sled, which you will need to do because you can only have a maximum of 5. And then you can also play a blue action card. You will do that until the last round of the game, and then you will count up the end game points from the 2 bottom chambers and the green and pink cards that may have come into the game. Should that prove a bit simple for you, you can flip all the boards over, and they have more complicated versions on the back, B-sides, which then, as well as being pyramids, also give you extra bonuses. The temple works in a slightly different way, again with those bonuses. The burial chamber is now about number of colours per row, number of your stones per row, and the obelisk works entirely differently. When you get a stack of 3, you move it onto here. First person to get a stack of 3 gets 10, and so on. That is Imhotep. Imhotep is a game that I really like. The relatively simple actions hide a deeper, more complex and sometimes nasty game. For example, in a game where I was racing to build the biggest obelisk, I noticed my opponent was catching me. They had placed their stones on a boat, and they were obviously hoping to get into the obelisk to overtake me. So on my go, I moved another boat of someone else's colour who hadn't got anywhere on the obelisk, and put their stones in the obelisk, equaling the person who's trying to catch me, but also blocking them from taking a boat into that port, because you can only take one boat to one port per round, and once the boat's there, it stays there and blocks that port. There is loads of interesting decisions like that. Where do I put my brick on this boat? Because sometimes I don't want it to go out first, I want it to go out second. There are advantages in some ports of having your bricks colour first, but some of them are not so good. This is a game that scales well. There are options. You put in less cards for 2 players, and you still have as much of a battle. In fact, maybe more of a battle with 2 players. With 4 players, it can get a little bit chaotic, and by the time it comes back round to you, your boat may have sailed and there might not be much more you can do. The sledge system is really good because you can look round at other people's sleds and how many bricks they have on it, and can try and judge when they're going to take that action of refilling, because really that's a dead action for that go, and you might get an opportunity to have 2 goes in a row while they've refilled. The intimidation factor is low on this one. There is a fair amount of bits, but they're nice chunky bits, and these make sense. They're very clearly labelled A and B. You can play with a mixture of them. All the rules are reminded on the actual board itself. The rulebook itself is very good, very easy to learn, and the game is a lot of fun. Even with that kind of take that element, our group kind of finds that quite funny, so that's not a problem for us. So this is a great game. Can be played by families. Obviously you can agree not to do that nastiness, or you can train your children up the way they should be trained by the cruel reality of life. It's up to you. So that is Imhotep, a game I love. Again, when I get my awards, Board Deck and Dice award system out, when I've finally tweaked that a little bit, then this is one that definitely get one of those awards. I love this game. It's quick to set up, quick to play, quick to explain, but there are choices there and there are agonising decisions there. Thanks very much for watching Board Deck and Dice. We will see you next time.